As a ward priest, we're getting Fortitude Reflex well, we're getting base attack bonus here, this is huge. We're gonna get Sacred Shield, Fortification on 50, Spell Resist on 15. We're gonna get a bonus combat feat, and we're gonna get Sacred Weapon plus 3. Attribute point. This fucking sucks. A lot. Thing changes for me. An attribute point should be huge when you get it, right? But not for me. Athletics. It's gonna be huge in 3 levels from now. On level 15 or 16. Situation. A bonus combat feat. Bashing finish. You follow a powerful blow from your weapon with an opportunistic bash from your shield. When you score a crit with a melee weapon, you can make a shield bash attack against the same target using the same bonus as a free action. A greater shield focus, a greater weapon focus, an improved crit, specialize in weapon, combat maneuvers. Ignore damage reduction with a Warhammer. I don't know if I'll ignore damage reduction with a shield when I smack with a shield also. What alignment for an angel? It could be. It could be. I'll need to check. I would need to check. You might be right. I wasn't thinking about Mythic Path at all. You're actually right. Still bonus on all damage rolls you make using the selected weapon. Proved crit. +1 bonus on all attack rolls. I think I get most out of weapon specialization into Warhammer. I just need to find a good Warhammer. I think I'm wearing a Warhammer right now. Am I? This Blitzcut item is completely broken, by the way. I just need a better Warhammer, then it's gonna start counting. But Blitzcut is just straight freaking broken because it ignores any type of damage reduction. That thing is bloody huge. I need to find a better Warhammer. My Warhammer sucks. I found it ages ago, 100 hours ago. Immunity to diseases. For 10 minutes per caster level. Shield from Demonkind. Deflection bonus to armor class. Equals to 2 + 1 per 6. Yeah. You can immediately destroy undead. If the target succeeds, you're gonna deal 2d6 damage. No matter how you put it, you will deal damage. But there is a chance to destroy them. Immunity to diseases. I'm gonna take Sound Burst, Courage and Life, Luck and Resolve. We take spells that we do not have as a War Priest. That's what we're gonna do for Angel. Just like that. Ragil. As an Armiger, you'll get a bonus combat feat. As a Hell Knight, you will get armor training. Then a Force of Will and Disciplines. I already have 2 weapon fighting. I think I already learned 2 weapon fighting. As I said, 2 weapon fighting, double slice. It already works. I'm adding strength bonus for 2 weapon fighting. Better to say I'm adding strength bonus on a shield when I swing. But I need to find a better heavy shield to swing. That's the main issue right now. And I have a mythic feat that negates. So, as you can see, it's plus 17 on both. It's good. Main character is good. We're gonna stick with a Hell Knight. Max it out with Regil. The only thing he can profit out of is strength. Even if he doesn't scale with it. No matter where else I put it, it's a waste of a point. Social Cleric gains nothing this time. You really got high wisdom. I think I should go with Constitution a bit. He is a melee cleric. And I don't have a need for so many spells. He's got abundant casting. And now a bugged out Nenio with spell specialization that's gonna disappear once I level up. God damn it. God damn it. 24 plus 7 Nenio. Do I see well? You got 10 points. Is that a bug? Or it's because I just raised intelligence to 24 plus 7? How the fuck you receive plus 5 above a 5 you get? You should have went with 6, not with 10. How the fuck do you have 10? I think it's a bug. Jesus Christ. Well, if you give it for free, I'll take it. Spell specialization, if I see a question mark here, it's completely broken. They haven't fixed it yet. Once I pick a spell, and once I say I want Phantasmal, it becomes a question mark. It doesn't matter what I pick, it's gonna remain as a question mark. It's bugged. Man, believe it or not, the game is in perfect state compared to Kingmaker in its vanilla version. This is a perfect state of a game. Even with all of those bugs, it's playable. They're really, really playable. I'm gonna get through seeing. And we're gonna take Owl's Wisdom because of will saves. Mess Owl's Wisdom. So we can actually trigger those will saves. Social Communal through seeing. Heal. Brilliant inspiration. Perhaps Masket's Grace. Nah, it can only be put in a domain slot. Tia. A Grave Knight or a Guardian Armor. Greater Dispel Magic. Ray spells. All allies within 60-foot burst. Center of the caster. Freed from any emotion effects. Cure intelligence, wisdom, and charisma damage to all allies in the area. Heal a creature, harm an undead. The healing can even bring back to life party members that died within 2 rounds. Call for the surge of holy power. Personal. Armor class, strength, acid fire, persuasion, initiative checks. Greater Dispel Magic. I don't intend to die, that's why I'm not going for Raise Dead. I really don't intend to die. Especially not with a last stand. We're gonna take a life bubble. Immune for an hour from all vapors, gases, diseases, including cloud kill and stinking cloud. That's the one. with Nenia. One Messal's Wisdom, I guess. I don't need... Oof. I don't need Phantasmal. Because now it doesn't work. Okay. Another Cloud Kill. Another Haste. Next. Witch. Stigmatized. Ah, you entered Mordecai's tomb. One of the best maps in Kingmaker. Absolutely amazing map. With a lot of great encounters. Care when you play Kingmaker, because most of the quests are time limited. And you can really fuck up if you're not careful. Especially when you defend against the Wild Hunt. This is no brain. Charisma 22 plus 6. We pick a Hex. We got new Hexes. Restless Slumber. It stacks to the Slumber. So now it's gonna be a Restless Slumber. The difference is it just adds damage each turn. Luck healing abilities on enemies. think I gave her evocation. And I gave her fire snake. There is a hellfire. Oh, I got fire snake. You do. Some utility then. Go with heroism. I'll need to completely respect her. They gave her wisdom because they wanted her to be a shaman, and this spell goes with intelligence. I mean, it's good until you reach it. Once you reach it, you need a full reset. But before you reach it, it's good like this, because she can actually do something. If I reset her as a shaman, she'll be here. Then she gets exactly the same spells, but in lower number than all other companions. So she's completely useless. It's not like I intend to play with her, okay? But she is completely useless. And I don't even know what I want to make out of her. I'll probably respec her just to figure out what I can do with her. Voljeff. We continue as an arcane trickster with Voljeff. I got sneak attack. Yeah, profit out of intelligence, go. 11 freaking points on Voljeff, man. That's lunacy. Complete lunacy. You just don't deal damage when you use Restless Slumber. They give enough time. They weren't given enough time in vanilla. You don't know how it was, Iggy. Aye, difficulty also adds to that. And how much time you spend on resting, on traveling, on exploring. Of course. I deal with you, Woljeff. All of Eldritch Scoundrel or Arcane Trickster spells are so fucking offensive. We can get some distraction with Animate Dead. It's good to open up with them. Enemies will lose like a round or two. Holy shit, I got one more. Huh. Mess and large. Mess and large. Not that I'm gonna use it though. Yet. Two stone skins, one greater invisibility. This is sure damage. It's a partial. We take one bone shatter. Because you're always gonna deal damage with bone shatter. We need more blurs. And one more mirror image. Fortitude bone shaker. Not need it. Next. This is something if I go with the ranger. It's the only thing you can profit off. 10 points. Profiterovať. I took that 1 point in Ranger because of the dragon. I picked favorite enemies as a dragon because it was his quest, okay? So I could easily kill the dragon. And it meant a lot because I killed it on level 10. Now I should respec, but I'm afraid of bugs. I'm really, really afraid of bugs. If I respec, I won't get much if I respec, will I? No, I will get a lot. I will get Slayer talents and a sneak attack. But I'm afraid, I'm really afraid I'll corrupt save files. Nothing to do here. Brain dead class Slayer. Completely brain dead. Ah. Here you go, solo. Fuck it. Or they're gonna fix it. Why do you do that? What do you mean pre-generated cavalier? Make your own. Why you do that? We get another key power. Nice. The only thing we can profit out of is intelligence, charisma, or stuff. Big time I'm breaking the fucking table. We go with strength. We raise those attacks. I'll go like this. Wholeness of body. 2 points from key pool standards. The monk can heal a number of hit. No. 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 Standards and infect the subject with a horrible poison but make successful melee touch attack. No. Monk gains immunity to poisons. Okay. Bark skin. Abundant step. Slip magically between spaces. Yes, abundant step on an archer. You don't need it. If you go with a melee monk, then you need all of this, okay? But for a Zen archer, no. Just no. Oracle. Diran. Why wisdom on a bow character? Because he scales damage with wisdom. As a monk. He scales damage with strength and wisdom. Item, composite, short bow or a long bow scales damage with strength. Monk as a class scales damage with wisdom, and dexterity is the actual chance to hit. So he needs high dexterity, high wisdom, and high strength. A very weird class, but that's how it is. He is quite OP because he's got 20 plus in all 3 most important abilities. New spells in Oracle. Holy shit. Oh my god, 22 plus 6. Oh my god. Can only pick 3. No, I can only pick 1. Holy shit, fuck you. Out of all of these beautiful spells, I can only pick 1. Imagine spamming heal like a maniac. Through seeing communal. Through seeing communal heal. This would be huge on Diran Cold Ice Strike. Huge. Because I made him with evocation. I gave him some evocation also. And a blade barrier. I can always open up with a blade barrier. Immobile vertical curtain of whirling blades, shape of pure force. Spring into existence. Any creature passing through the wall takes 1d6 per caster level. With a reflex save for half damage, you're always gonna deal damage, and it's 1 minute per level. I can put a fucking blade barrier. You know what? It's actually broken. I just realized the tactics for blade barrier. You made one character with huge evocation into greater evocation. You make it a favorite spell in spell specialization. You cast the spell. Then you use your Zen Archer Monk. You cast the spell like 2 screens away. Because it lasts a minute per level. Blade barrier. Okay. So go figure this out now. You put it like 2 screens away from enemies. We can actually test to see if I'm right. But I believe I'm right. This is a huge cheat. If you want to play like this. You put it in the middle of the map, for example, and the boss is like 2 screens away. Okay. Then you use your Zen Archer Monk with his huge speed, and you move your entire team away on the other part of the map. You trigger the enemies, or the boss, and you just run around the blade barrier. Enemies will try to cut, and they'll enter the blade barrier. Non-stop, up and down, okay? And that shit, you cannot avoid damage, okay? If they have a reflex save, it's half damage. If they don't, it's full damage. I really believe it's completely broken. I have around 50 hours. I'm not 50 hours in a game. I'm 150 hours in a game. What I'm speaking right now, I believe it's completely broken. I'm gonna test it immediately with a blade barrier. Again, you put it in the middle and you just circle around your blade barrier. Enemies will try to cut. And you're gonna deal damage for 12 minutes in a row. You'll always deal damage. There is no save. It's fucking broken. We're gonna test it out. Because I believe I'm quite sure of it. The game could be one of the best games ever created. That's what I think after 150 hours. Paladin. We don't need mercy. Now, do we need spells as a Paladin? Or a fate? Additional smites, righteousness, damage reduction versus evil. And the Holy Champion, damage reduction 10 against evil. What we get now is nothing, literally nothing. Don't need Mercies. Who the fuck uses Mercies? Then it's a Divine Weapon Bond. Additional use into +4. And I set Stalwart Defender. With a Stalwart Defender we get a fucking defensive stance. A defensive stance that get us fatigued. Or exhausted. And then you can clear it with a Mercy. So you can spam defensive stance as a Paladin. We get a Stalwart Defender. Later on, you might respect if you wanna go, not for Aura of Fate. Aura of Fate is whatever, but Aura of Righteousness is extremely good. But that's later on if you wanna respect, and you're gonna respect on level 17. Till level 17, so from level 11 to level 17, we're gonna go with Stalwart Defender. Because Stalwart Defender will provide more, way much more defense, with defensive powers, with Uncanny Dodge. With additional damage reduction that's gonna scale also. And with the improved Uncanny Dodge. We go with the Stalwart Defender, now we're gonna multi-class Paladin. Because she received what she wanted, okay. I only wanted to check what I lose out of the less level spells. These are the less level spells for a Paladin, by the way. You can't get anything after it. No need for serious wounds, for poison. For Angelic Aspect. The Angelic Aspect is good. Bestow Grace of the Champion. No, that far. No, Eagle. No, Eagle Soul might be good on it. Forced Repentance, Holy Sword, Oath of Peace, Restoration, Shield of Dawn, Enchantment. Burst of Glory, Resounding Blow. And Inspiring Recovery. Most of those spells you're gonna get as a Cleric, or as the Oracle, or as a War Priest. So you basically don't need it. This is the only thing you need. Aura of Righteousness. But that's so fucking far away. And you gain nothing in the meantime. Additional smite use. Come on. Mercy. Waste. A complete waste. Stalwart Defender is the way to go. And we're gonna go for Wisdom to round it up. Cause that's life. No matter where else I put those, it won't count, only it's gonna count into Wisdom, and it's gonna raise Will. And we got free defensive stance. And we got Armor Class bonus. And the bitch is gonna be extremely strong right now. Simple as that. Diran is also crazy good now. That Blade Barrier, I think I'll break the game with Blade Barrier. I really believe so. It's gonna be fucking hilarious when I test it. That will be the level 12. What we need to do now is to sell garbage and equip the rest of the party. Is a Tower Shield worth it on a Paladin? Huge penalties. Tower Shield is only worth it on a Tower Shield Specialist or Armored Hulk Barbarian, as far as I'm aware. Because they reduce penalties on leveling for Tower Shield. Paladin doesn't reduce any penalties on Tower Shield per level. You need to invest into feats, and then it's a wasted feat. Because you could take, I don't know, team feats. Something for damage maybe. And you opt in to go with the Tower Shield proficiency, then into some other bullshit and so on, okay? It might be worth multiclassing Paladin with a fighter and then get a tower shield specialist, but I believe it's better with Stalwart Defender. I don't know. If you really want to play with a tower shield, just try with Armor Hull Barbarian. That one is a beast also, not only a classic tower shield fighter. The main problem when you play those tower shield classes, they're boring. They're extremely, extremely boring. Those are the right-click classes only. You do nothing. You soak up damage and stink on a map doing nothing at all. Not a single spell to cast, nothing at all. At least with Barbarian you can cast Rage. With a Tower Shield Specialist Fighter, you can't cast shit.
Head on!
Whether to improve uncanny dodges, you need to ask the devs that. You need to ask the devs. I don't know if uncanny dodge stacks, especially not if improved stacks. I'm really not sure.